Recent footage reveals a breakthrough in Ukraine's aerial capabilities. A French Mirage 2000 jet, adorned with 6 missile kill markings, signifies a possible game-changer in the ongoing conflict. Could this be the emergence of a real-life hero capable of defending Ukraine from devastating Russian cruise missile attacks? At just 10 seconds into the clip, viewers catch a fleeting glimpse of those deadly symbols, the markings that tell stories of victory and relentless combat. As viewers, we often see these symbols on past fighters, tanks, and ships, each one representing a triumph over enemies. Their origins date back to World War I, flourishing during World War II when pilots proudly displayed flags, Nazi or Japanese, as trophies of their victories. Today, in Ukraine, these marks decorate missiles, tanks, and now aircraft, symbolizing the relentless hunt and destruction of enemy targets. Seeing this array of kill markings on the side of a Ukrainian fighter jet is extraordinary. Closer inspection suggests each mark might represent a Russian Kh-101 or Kh-555 missile, the formidable cruise missiles that have terrorized Ukrainian cities. These missiles can reach speeds of Mach 0.8, around 610 miles per hour, and boast a range of roughly 2,200 miles. Developed in the late 1980s and officially entering service in 2012, they symbolize Russia's deadly precision. Each missile is worth over £2 million, carrying an 880-pound warhead. They have caused significant destruction across Ukraine, from civilian hospitals to vital infrastructure. What makes these missiles so dangerous? Their high-speed, low-altitude flight and stealthy design enable them to evade modern air defense systems. Even the most advanced missile defenses struggle to intercept them. Every time a Ukrainian pilot shoots one down, it's a victory, a blow to the enemy's arsenal, a potential disaster averted. Now, imagine a single pilot, in a single jet, taking out half a dozen of these invincible missiles, the equivalent of destroying over $12 million in Russian munitions. Each missile eliminated means one less tool for devastation and one more step towards safety for civilians. Unbelievable, yet here it is, evidence of one pilot's extraordinary skill, smashing through the odds. The French-made Mirage 2000, with a storied history since its first flight in 1978, remains a formidable force. Despite being decades old, it's still a symbol of precision and reliability. At 46 feet long, with a wingspan of 30 feet, and a top speed over Mach 2.2, this jet can reach 1,700 miles per hour at high altitude. Its modern capabilities include multiple weapon hardpoints, capable of carrying a variety of missiles, bombs, and even nuclear warheads. Equipped with a powerful turbojet engine, the Mirage 2000 can operate up to 55,000 feet high and travel nearly 1,000 miles without refueling. Its radar and defense systems keep it protected in fierce combat. Designed for versatility, attack, defense, and reconnaissance, the Mirage 2000 remains popular worldwide, especially among countries like France, Egypt, Greece, India, and now, Ukraine. In February of this year, France proudly announced the delivery of these jets to Ukraine. Ukrainian pilots, trained extensively in France, now take to the skies with renewed hope. Their mission, to safeguard their homeland, challenge the dominance of Russian air power, and possibly turn the tide of the war. Are these aircraft just symbols of power, or do they embody a new chapter in Ukraine's fight for survival? With each missile shot down, with every victory etched on those standing aircraft, the line between myth and reality blurs. Could this be the dawn of a Ukrainian air force capable of matching Russia's formidable arsenal? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear, the skies are no longer silent. The night skies over Ukraine scream with defiance. Have you ever wondered how one man in a roaring jet could turn the tide against Russia's deadliest invaders, saving lives and mocking Moscow's might? It's a tale of raw courage, where speed meets stealth in a duel that echoes through history, yet leaves you gasping for the next twist. Imagining the thunderous roar of engines piercing the darkness, the acrid smoke trailing like a predator's shadow, mixed with the cold, gripping fear only the brave can defy, that's where our story deepened. Russia's Kh-101 cruise missiles, those $2 million beasts, have ravaged military bases and civilian hearts since the war ignited. Barely days after the invasion in 2022, reports blasted out, about 8 Kh-101s fired from Tu-160 and Tu-95 bombers over the Black Sea, pounding Vinnytsia International Airport. The world watched in horror as infrastructure crumbled, lids shattered. Fast forward to July 8, 2024, and more mass salvos tore into Kiev, hitting the Arter machine building plant and, unfathomably, the children's hospital. These strikes bred endless sorrow across countless towns, touching every innocent with grief's icy chill. Yet, the KH-101 isn't just destructive, its smart design makes it a nightmare to stop. Hurling at Mach 0.8, almost 610 miles per hour, it hugs low altitudes, dodging radars like a ghost through fog. Stealthy and unforgiving, it sneaks past defenses, engines humming a deadly tune. Could this unbreakable weapon finally meet its match? As the shadows lengthened over shattered lands, a glimmer of hope ignited. How does a single pilot humiliate Russia, erasing over $12 million in missiles like they've never existed? Feel the rush of wind in your face, the G-force slamming you back, the satisfied growl of victory as each intercept flips the script. These KH-101s, armored nightmares with 880-pound conventional warheads, or nuclear for the KH-102 variant, have cost Fort Knox fortunes and Ukrainian tears. But intercepting them? Near impossible, with their supersonic bounds and radar-evading curves. That's why it's awe-inspiring, even heart-pounding, to see a Ukrainian flyer aboard a French Mirage 2000 obliterate at least 6, saving countless from another hospital's ruin or worse. Every downing wastes the Kremlin's priciest toys, averting catastrophe. What if this lone hero isn't just skilled, but the phantom Russia's nightmares warn about? Bridging that chasm of despair, where missiles rained ruin, now rises a jet and pilot defying odds. Why would Moscow tremble at this French-made marvel, boasting specs that outmaneuver adversaries like a fox outsmarting hounds? Picture the sleek lines of Dassault Aviation's creation, the Mirage 2000, a single-engine titan from the late 1970s, evolving from the Mirage 3 into a multi-role fourth-generation fighter. It first soared in March 1978, entering French service in 1981, and still proves its mettle in global skies. Spanning almost 30 feet wingtip to wingtip, it stretches about 46 feet long and stands over 17 feet tall. Empty, it weighs around 16,500 pounds, maxing out at 37,500 pounds ready for battle. Powered by a Snecma M53P2 turbofan. It thrusts over 95 kilonewtons with afterburners, hitting Mach 2.2 or 1,700 miles per hour high above. Its range, up to 960 miles, extendable far, maximum altitude, over 55,000 feet. And armaments? 230mm DEFA 554 cannons with 125 rounds each, firing 1,800 per minute. 9 hardpoints carry up to 13,900 pounds of fuel or ordnance, from our .550 Magic missiles to Exocet anti-ships. Avionics shine too, with radars, jammers, and countermeasures, stealth, speed, agility in one pack. Why does this veteran bird, used by nations from France to India, now guard Ukraine's horizons? From humble beginnings to battlefield legend, this plane whispers a secret of superiority. Can a jet born in the 70s truly dominate today's carnage, embarrassing Russia's fleet and humbling their pilots in aerial ballets? The Delta wings slice through air effortlessly, balancing velocity and grace, while defenses fend off threats with electronic shields. Easy to maintain, unparalleled in versatility, it's proven against foes old and new. France gifted them in 2024, arriving by February, trained pilots at the helm by summer. Reliable against instability, maneuverable in chaos. Yet, as tensions mount, what dark secret lingers in its fuselage, a mark that could expose or exalt? Clutching at the edge of revelation, where a jet's markings tease untold heroics, how humiliating for Russia's generals that their loftiest weapons collapse before a Ukrainian ace, his Mirage 2000 a humbling eagle? The chill of altitude bites your skin, engines roar vibrating bones, as each twist turns pursuit into retreat. Amid Kiev's siege and hospital horrors averted, this flyer rises, his record etching shame on aggressors. The air thickens with anticipation, defenses buzzing futilely. What explosive leverage does he wield next, as skies boil towards unthinkable clashes? A fighter jet developed in the late 1970s, designed to replace the Mirage 3. Its first flight took off in March 1978. It officially entered service with the French Air Force in 1981. Even now, decades later, it remains a capable, reliable, and well-crafted aircraft. Its impressive technical specs set it apart from many contemporaries. The Mirage 2000 measures roughly 46 feet in length, with a wingspan nearing 30 feet. It stands over 17 feet tall. Weighing about 16,500 pounds empty, it can reach a maximum takeoff weight of around 37,500 pounds. Powered by a Snecmer M53P2 afterburning turbofan engine, it generates over 95 kilonewtons of thrust. With afterburners, it hits speeds up to Mach 2.2, nearly 1,700 miles per hour at high altitudes. Its range in standard form spans approximately 960 miles, but can be extended significantly with additional fuel tanks. It can climb to more than 55,000 feet, or 17,000 meters. When it comes to weapons, the Mirage 2000 is formidable. It's equipped with two 30mm Defer 554 cannons. Each can fire up to 1,800 rounds per minute, with about 125 rounds per cannon. This jet features 9 hardpoints under the wings and 5 under the fuselage. This allows it to carry external fuel tanks and a variety of weapons, reaching a total capacity of nearly 14,000 pounds. To handle tougher targets, it can be armed with air-to-air missiles like the Matra R550, Magic II, and Super 530D. It also can be equipped with air-to-surface weapons, including laser-guided bombs, anti-ship missiles, and in some configurations, nuclear cruise missiles. The avionics and defense systems are equally advanced. Depending on the version, the Mirage 2000 may have radar systems capable of detecting enemy fighters and incoming threats. It is also equipped with self-defense measures such as radar warning receivers, chaff, flares, and electronic countermeasures. Overall, this aircraft covers attack, defense, stealth, and agility seamlessly. Its powerful engine and delta wing design provide speed and maneuverability. It can carry a wide array of payloads, making it adaptable for diverse missions, from air dominance to ground strikes. Despite its age, the Mirage 2000 remains a symbol of engineering excellence, trusted by numerous air forces worldwide. Now, imagine a jet that's over 4 decades old, yet still terrorizes enemies with unmatched speed and precision. What secret makes it so resilient? And could this legendary aircraft be the game-changer in a modern conflict? The story unfolds as the skies of Ukraine ignite with a new chapter, one that might redefine the meaning of legacy and capability in aerial combat. Recent reports tell of a hero in the skies, an elite Ukrainian pilot flying a French Mirage 2000, painted with 6 missile kill markings. This isn't just a war story. It's a tale of a legend coming to life, a fighter surpassing expectations in a brutal conflict. But is this myth or reality? Could Ukraine finally have its own ghostly avenger? The truth is stranger than fiction. You see, on November 17, Ukraine's Air Force shared a simple 46-second video. A lively French tune energizes the background as the camera delicately sweeps over a sleek Mirage 2000 jet. We see a pilot preparing, hands trembling slightly from anticipation, as he climbs into the cockpit. To the untrained eye, it's just another combat clip. Yet, 10 seconds into the footage, something incredible catches the eye. A close look reveals a row of symbols painted beside the cockpit, legendary kill marks. These marks aren't just decorations, they're trophies of victory, symbols of some of Ukraine's fiercest resistance. In military tradition, such marks represent enemy targets destroyed. During clashes with Russian forces, fighters and defenses alike have flaunted these symbols to display triumph. Now, this jet bears an extraordinary series, each one hinting at a different missile taken down. Experts analyze the markings with intense focus. Many believe they represent the destruction of Russia's premier cruise missile, the Kh-101 or the Kh-555. These are not ordinary targets. These missiles travel at Mach 0.8, around 610 miles per hour, and reach nearly 2,200 miles across Ukraine. Developed during the 1980s, they entered service in 2012. Each costing over £2 million. They're a nightmare for defenses, hard to intercept, stealthy, swift, with hardened warheads capable of causing massive destruction. Imagine the scene, a Ukrainian pilot, inside a French Mirage, evading the high-speed flight of these powerhouses. The engine roars with over 95 kilonewtons of thrust, fueling speeds that pierce the sky, Mach 2.2, nearly 1,700 miles per hour. High above Kyiv, this pilot is throwing a punch, taking out 6 deadly missiles, wiping out over $12 million of Russian ordnance in seconds. The sound of these missiles exploding in the distance, each loss, represents a victory, a lifesaver. But consider this, what makes the Mirage 2000 so special? It's an engineering marvel, built in France by Dassault Aviation. Despite its age, first flying in 1978, it remains a formidable warbird. Its sleek design and delta wings balance speed with agility. It's smaller, lighter, around 16,500 pounds empty, and capable of reaching speeds over Mach 2.2 at high altitudes. Its range spans 960 miles, enough to strike distant targets. Armed with 4 30mm cannons and 9 hardpoints, it can carry an array of weapons, missiles, bombs, even nuclear warheads. Whether engaging enemy fighters or bombing ground targets, the Mirage 2000 adapts seamlessly. Its radar and defense systems, warning receivers, chaff, flare dispensers, provide solid protection. This jet is a Swiss Army knife of aviation, fast, versatile, resilient. And here's the twist, this legend isn't just theory. It has proven itself worldwide. France, Egypt, Greece, Brazil, Taiwan, many countries trust this aircraft. Now, Ukraine joins this elite club. In early 2024, France officially announced the transfer of Mirage 2000 jets to Ukraine. Trained in France for months, Ukrainian pilots now fly these formidable fighters, defending their skies. The first arrived in June, under the watchful eyes of officers like Sébastien Lecornu, now France's prime minister, who confirmed the deployment. On that day, President Macron announced, "Our allies are ready." Ukraine's skies are changing. The future hinges on a single question: will this aircraft be Ukraine's ultimate shield? As the engine noise fades into the distance and the jet drifts into the clouds, one thing is clear: in this war of high-stakes destruction, a new hero has emerged. The legend of the Ghost of Kyiv might just have a real-life successor, flying higher, faster, and more deadly than anyone imagined. The story begins with a legend, a fighter pilot known as the Ghost of Kyiv, who was believed to have single-handedly shot down 6 Russian aircraft over Ukraine's capital. For years, this myth fueled hope and pride among Ukrainians, a symbol of defiance amid chaos. But as time passed, doubts arose: could such feats truly be real? Or was the Ghost of Kyiv merely an inspiring story to uplift a battered nation? Recently, a new chapter has emerged. Ukrainian forces shared a striking video of a French Mirage 2000 jet, emblazoned with 6 kill marks on its fuselage. For a moment, viewers could almost feel the roar of engines, the smell of burning fuel, dangerous, relentless. That brief flash of symbols is more than decoration, it hints at a hard truth: Ukraine may have finally gained a real hero, a pilot capable of producing victories comparable to the legendary Ghost. Hidden within that fleeting moment is a powerful story. Each of those marks might represent a destroyed Russian Kh-101 or Kh-555 cruise missile. These weapons are among the deadliest in Russia's arsenal. Capable of reaching speeds over 610 miles per hour and soaring nearly 2,200 miles, they have devastated countless Ukrainian cities. The very thought of a single pilot taking out several such missiles is staggering. Each missile eliminated means millions of dollars saved, countless lives spared. It screams that Ukraine is fighting not just with hope, but with undeniable skill. How did this come to be? It all started with a secret mission, days of intense training in France. Ukrainian pilots traveled there, undergoing rigorous instruction at the Nancy Air Base, a hub of aeronautical mastery. For 5 or 6 months, they learned every nuance of flying and commanding the Mirage 2000, a jet renowned for its speed, agility, and deadly versatility. Soldiers trained amid the roar of engines, the smell of jet fuel filling the air. Their hands grew familiar with controls that could unleash destruction or defend the skies in moments. Now, evidence suggests at least one Ukrainian pilot has truly risen to greatness. He's apparently scored multiple high-stakes victories, targeting Russia's most advanced cruise missiles. Promised by France, 6 Mirage 2000 jets are set to bolster Ukraine's fleet. Yet, Kyiv has asked for more, up to a dozen, a clear sign of their relentless ambition. France still operates dozens of these fighters, and more could soon fly over Ukrainian skies. The United States, Germany, and other allies are also sending aid, but nothing compares to the pride of a pilot capable of stopping missiles costing millions alone. In the background, Ukrainian President Zelensky is forging alliances for even greater aerial power. Just as the Mirage arrivals were announced, he signed a groundbreaking deal with France to acquire around 100 Rafale fighters, some of the most advanced jets in the world. During a visit to Paris, Zelensky declared this would turn Ukraine into one of the most formidable air forces globally. The contract isn't just about fighters, it opens doors to advanced missile systems, radars, and high-precision bombs. The enemy now faces a fully rearmed Ukraine, determined to defend its homeland at any cost. As Ukraine pushes forward, the air battles intensify. Drones, missiles, fighter jets, each day brings new threats and new triumphs. The legend of the Ghost of Kiev may finally have a true successor. A pilot whose skill, bravery, and technology combine into something extraordinary. Could this signal a turning point in the conflict? Are we witnessing the birth of a new hero who will dominate Ukraine's skies and redefine hope? One thing remains certain, as the engines roar, the tension in the air thickens, and the fight for sovereignty rages on, more fierce and unpredictable than ever. Recent days reveal Ukraine's fierce determination to defend its skies. With conflict nearing the 5-year mark, the nation ramps up its efforts. Despite ongoing assaults, they refuse to surrender. Russia's recent surge in drone and missile strikes targets key cities, causing chaos and destruction. In response, Ukraine's advanced air defenses stand as the frontline shield. Yet, some enemy weapons slip through, devastating critical infrastructure, claiming lives. The resilience of Ukrainian fighters keeps hope alive amid the wreckage. The front line is intense, with flames flickering against the dark night sky, smoke choking the air. Every successful interception feels like a small victory, a fragile barrier against total chaos. But as Russia invests heavily in new weapons, Ukraine must adapt swiftly. Enter the Mirage 2000, a symbol of hope and power. This jet, developed by France's top aerospace engineers, is unlike any other, sleek, modern, and fiercely capable. With a twinjet engine and cutting-edge avionics, it reaches speeds over Mach 2.2, faster than sound. Its dimensions, nearly 46 feet long with a wingspan of 30 feet, mask a beast capable of striking from high altitudes or low-profiling low to evade radar. Its arsenal includes powerful missiles, laser-guided bombs, and even nuclear options. The Mirage 2000 has proven its prowess worldwide, safeguarding skies over France, Greece, Brazil, and now Ukraine. Recently, French aircraft delivered several to Ukraine, marking a turning point. The pilots trained for months, ready to face new threats. On the tarmac, engines hum with anticipation as fighters prepare to descend into the fray. This aircraft can carry up to 9 external weapons, an offensive of devastating potential. Every missile fired, every target destroyed, shifts the balance. It's more than just machinery, it's the embodiment of Ukraine's resilience, a metallic sentinel standing between chaos and hope. But the question remains, how many more of these jets will arrive? Will they turn the tide? One thing is clear, with each sortie, the Ghost of Kiev might finally have a worthy successor, an airborne legend in the making. As Ukrainian pilots climb into the cockpit, the air thickens with tension and resolve. Are they chasing victory, or chasing shadows? The sky itself seems to hold its breath. Imagine a single fighter jet capable of turning the tide of a battlefield, unstoppable, precise, relentless. Now picture Ukraine, armed with a handful of these powerful machines, dramatically slowing down Russia's deadly missile barrage. The key? A deal with France that is transforming Ukrainian air power. The aircraft in question? The legendary Mirage 2000. It's already proven its worth, taking down dozens of enemy missiles and saving countless lives. But soon, Ukraine could bring in a new fleet that outshines the old. It's not just about numbers, it's about power, agility, and the element of surprise. What if there was a fighter jet that could handle any role, air dominance, maritime combat, deep strikes? Meet the Rafale. It isn't a successor to the Mirage 2000, it's a battlefield beast built for versatility. Designed from scratch as a multi-role fighter, it boasts cutting-edge modular systems, state-of-the-art sensors, and unmatched flexibility. This jet isn't just more modern, it's a leap forward. Equipped with two Snecmer M88 engines, the Rafale accelerates faster, maneuvers sharper, and flies supersonically without burning its afterburners. And if one engine fails? The second engine ensures survival, a lifeline that's kept many aircraft alive in the fiercest battles. In agility, the Rafale surpasses its predecessor. Its delta wing remains sleek, but small upgrades make a world of difference. Active canards give a sudden boost, sharp turns, impossible maneuvers. Its advanced flight control system makes every twist feel fluid, every move precise. The technological edge? Stunning. The Rafale features the RBE-2 AESA radar, infrared sensors, spectral electronic warfare suites, and sensor fusion that rivals weapons systems of the most advanced fighters worldwide. With 14 hardpoints and the capacity to carry up to 9.5 tons of weapons, its payload options are staggering. From guided cruise missiles to anti-ship exocet weapons, the Rafale can adapt instantly. Its versatility transforms the battlefield, revealing new possibilities. Could Ukraine's skies soon be dominated not just by hope but undeniable power? And the most shocking part? France has already sent these jets to Ukraine. The arrival is imminent, and Ukrainian pilots, trained in France for months, are ready to soar into action. Can one jet truly change the course of a war? As their engines roar at dawn, the answer might be closer than we think. This isn't just about aircraft, it's about a new chapter. A chapter where aerial dominance isn't a myth, but a reality. The skies are trembling. And as these fighters take to the air, a question echoes: will they be enough to outmatch the world's most advanced missile systems? The battle for control of the skies has begun. The earlier segment delved into the Rafale's cutting-edge capabilities, outshining the Mirage 2000 with its 13 external weapons stations and extraordinary situational awareness systems, allowing pilots to dominate the battlefield like masters of the sky. It highlighted how the Rafale carries diverse armaments, from scalp cruise missiles to smart bombs, revolutionizing Ukraine's defensive strategies against entrenched foes. Imagine this: could one Ukrainian pilot, seasoned in the roar of jet engines and the adrenaline of combat, not only shatter Russia's aerial dominance but redefine the very rules of warfare? Picture the deafening growl of turbines, the acrid scent of burning fuel, and the numbing chill on your fingers gripping the controls as missiles streak overhead, a sensory storm that transforms bravery into legend. This isn't just a tale of machines, it's a flashback to those grueling training days in distant lands, where the salty sweat dripped from your brow, the metallic tang of equipment filled the air, and the rhythmic thump of your heart echoed the distant thunder of impending battles. Now, the Rafale jets soar beyond mere tools, equipped with AASM smart bombs and long-range beyond visual range missiles, plus even nuclear payloads in select setups. This versatility unlocks fresh tactics. New missions. Bold surprises. Unleash destruction on fortified enemy strongholds before they pose a threat. Imagine the electric tension in the cabin, the vibration through your body as you lock onto unseen targets, pivot and strike with surgical precision. Sparing lives below while crushing iron defenses. Who could foresee such innovation turning the tide, leaving adversaries stunned and scrambling? Yet, survivability elevates the Rafale to legendary heights, surpassing the Mirage's standards. Twin-engine design offers redundancy, a lifeline against failure. The Spectra electronic warfare suite dazzles, disrupting foe radars and signals. It detects threats, evades them, and its stealthy profile minimizes radar echoes, vanishing until the moment of vengeance arrives. Picture the low hum of jamming waves, the cool air on your skin as the plane glides unseen, the triumphant rush when enemies realize too late, the art of survival redefined. In sensors, armaments, agility, reach, capacity, or innovation, this aircraft reigns supreme. Not just improved over its predecessor. A global titan. And Ukraine craves more than the Rafale's might. A recent agreement with Sweden unlocks up to 150 Saab J-39 Gripen fighters. A $15 billion pact. Nations like Sweden, Hungary, South Africa, and Brazil fly these multi-role gems. The Gripen dazzles with adaptability, nimble maneuvers, low upkeep, and economic flair. Not matching superjets like the American EFF-35, yet invaluable. Coupled with EFF-16s and Rafales, it fortifies Ukraine's skies for decades ahead. Ponder this: if Mirages fell multifaceted Kh-101 missiles, what havoc might ensue with Rafales? Endless carnage looms for Russia. No side has claimed aerial supremacy in this conflict yet. But Ukraine's upgraded forces could shatter that balance forever. As pilots hone their skills, tapping untapped potential in these marvels, will Russia endure the mounting pressure? Or crumble under the relentless evolution of a nation's guardians? The skies whisper secrets of dominance, but one twist remains: if training accelerates, could Ukrainian aces evolve into unstoppable specters, rewriting the war's cruel narrative? That tantalizing question hangs like storm clouds over the horizon, begging for revelation. What if the next engagement exposes Russia's vulnerabilities beyond imagination, leading us to a pivotal dawn where the defenders ascend unchallenged? In the ongoing struggle for air superiority, Ukraine's defense forces are on the verge of a revolutionary change. Rumors swirl about the arrival of cutting-edge fighter jets, stealthy, powerful, and unmatched in agility. These aircraft could turn the tide of the war, but the question remains: can Ukraine's pilots truly unlock their full potential before it's too late? The first jet fighters are set to arrive soon. Their arrival could mark a new dawn in aerial combat, redefining what's possible in this fierce conflict. But what makes these jets so extraordinary? And how will they reshape the battlefield? For years, the skies have been a deadlock, with neither side gaining definitive dominance. Yet, the imminent deployment of advanced aircraft promises an upheaval. Ukraine's pilots, trained meticulously in foreign bases, stand ready. Their goal: to carry out daring missions that could cripple enemy supply lines, destroy high-value targets, and strike fear into the hearts of adversaries unseen before. Imagine the deafening roar of engines as these jets cut through the clouds. The sharp scent of jet fuel mixing with the chill of dawn air. Every maneuver, every missile launched, could change the war's course in seconds. Can this new aerial force finally grant Ukraine the edge it desperately needs? Or will the enemies adapt, deploying countermeasures to neutralize this game-changing advantage? The stakes are sky-high. The world watches with bated breath as these machines prepare for their first combat missions. One thing's clear: these jets aren't just aircraft, they're symbols of hope, resilience, and a fierce drive to turn the tide. But the ultimate question remains: will they be enough to unlock the elusive ceiling of aerial supremacy? Only time will reveal the answer. Rumors spread of a legendary fighter pilot called the Ghost of Kiev, known for incredible feats above Ukraine. It was said he downed 6 Russian planes over Kiev, a hero defying deadly odds. But soon, many learned the truth: the ghost was just a myth, a symbol of hope crafted to lift spirits during dark times. Yet, recent footage delivered a different story. A new image emerged, proof that Ukraine may finally have a real-life hero. A sleek French Mirage 2000 jet, emblazoned with 6 vivid cruise missile kill marks, painted proudly on its fuselage. This is not a legend, this is tangible evidence of a true fighter. The kind of pilot capable of destroying Russia's most formidable threats, saving lives, and turning the tide. Even Russia admits they can't explain how such an achievement is possible. As Ukraine's skies remain fiercely guarded, the Kremlin's dreams of aerial dominance fade further from reality. With each incident, Ukraine's resolve strengthens. An unseen force rising, proving to the world that skill, courage, and cutting-edge technology can defy even the most daunting enemies. On November 17, Ukraine's official Air Force account posted a short video, an extraordinary glimpse into their ongoing fight. The caption read, "Mirage 2000 on a combat mission, awaiting good news from France, aiming for victory." The 46-second clip played a catchy French tune, and as the camera moved across the jet, viewers saw the sleek aircraft in vivid detail. But eagle-eyed insiders knew to look closer. Just 10 seconds in, they spotted something remarkable: a fleeting flash of symbols on the jet's side. Kill marks. A series of 6 meticulously painted symbols, each representing a victorious strike. For military aircraft, such symbols are treasured marks of triumph, a badge of honor for every enemy target destroyed. These marks aren't just decorations, they tell a story of skill and determination. Most likely, they symbolize Russian Kh-101 or Kh-555 cruise missiles, some of the deadliest threats in the skies today. These missiles, capable of speeds approaching Mach 0.8, are among Russia's most sophisticated weapons. Developed decades ago, they can fly vast distances, up to 2,200 miles, carrying heavy warheads. Every missile destroyed is more than a battlefield victory. It is a blow to the enemy's finances, a saving of civilian lives, a moment of hope amid chaos. Each symbolizes millions lost to Russian advances, missiles that could have struck hospitals, schools, or homes. And now, a Ukrainian pilot in a French Mirage 2000 has dispatched at least 6 of these deadly missiles. This single pilot, operating behind enemy lines, has neutralized over $12 million worth of Russian munitions. He has turned the tide in subtle but decisive ways. With such acts of bravery, the enemy's precision strikes become unpredictable, their momentum slowed. The Mirage 2000, a marvel born in France, stands at the heart of this story. Designed in the late 1970s, it made its first flight in 1978, entering service in 1981. Though aging compared to newer jets, it remains a formidable adversary, reliable, versatile, fast. It measures approximately 46 feet long, with a wingspan nearing 30 feet. And can reach speeds over Mach 2.2, more than 1,700 miles per hour. Its maximum range, with upgraded configurations, exceeds 960 miles. At altitude, it can soar above 55,000 feet, striking with precision from above the clouds. Equipped with twin 30mm cannons and 9 hardpoints, the Mirage 2000 can carry a diverse arsenal, missiles, bombs, even nuclear warheads, adapting to every mission. Its radar and defensive systems shield it from enemy detection while allowing it to hunt targets with deadly accuracy. Powered by a high-thrust turbojet, it accelerates swiftly, ascending into battle zones almost instantly. Its delta-wing design offers unmatched agility, an ideal balance of speed, maneuverability, and stealth. Thanks to its versatility, it can engage in air superiority, ground attack, or naval strikes, making it a true multitasker. Across the world, several air forces fly this aircraft, including France, Egypt, Greece, Brazil, Taiwan, India, and now Ukraine. France announced in early 2024 that it would deliver a batch of these jets, with Ukrainian pilots training in France for months. When the first fighters arrived, hope soared anew. On June 6, 2024, France officially handed over the first Mirage 2000s. They now defend Ukraine's skies, with pilots ready to confront any threat. Each mission, each missile intercepted, marks a new chapter in this ongoing fight, where skill and technology clash in the skies. As darkness looms, the question remains, can a single pilot and his aircraft turn the tide of war? With every missile destroyed and every mark painted, the answer grows clearer: victory belongs to those willing to fight bravely, beyond the limits of fear. Stories tell of a legendary fighter pilot known as the Ghost of Kiev, who was said to have shot down 6 Russian aircraft over Kiev. At first glance, it sounded like a myth, an inspiring legend to lift spirits amid chaos. But now, a new revelation might turn that myth into reality. A recent video from the Ukrainian Air Force shows a French Mirage 2000 jet, bearing 6 striking kill marks on its fuselage. Could this be the real-life Ghost of Kiev, a pilot with unmatched skill in destroying Russia's deadliest cruise missiles and saving countless innocent lives? Imagine the silence before a missile hits. The deafening roar of jet engines slicing through the sky. The thrill of witnessing what seems impossible. Russia's top cruise missiles, the Kh-101 and Kh-555, known for their lightning-fast speeds and stealthy flights, have long threatened Ukraine's cities. Each missile can carry a devastating payload, costing over £2 million, capable of reaching targets hundreds of miles away. Despite such formidable defenses, this jet, with its series of kill marks, has seemingly claimed victory over at least 6 of these deadly weapons in recent weeks. How can one plane, piloted by a single expert, take out missiles worth millions, adding up to over £12 million of Russian munitions? The answer lies not just in technology but in the courage and precision of Ukraine's pilots. The Mirage 2000, a marvel of French engineering, is a sleek, multi-role fighter built for speed, agility, and versatility. It's powered by a powerful turbojet engine, capable of reaching Mach 2.2, more than twice the speed of sound, and can operate at altitudes soaring above 55,000 feet. This aircraft isn't just fast, it's a fortress in the sky. Armed with radar systems, electronic defense measures, and a vast array of missiles, the Mirage 2000 can switch from dogfighting to strike mode in seconds. Its 9 hardpoints under the wings and fuselage mean it can carry laser-guided bombs, air-to-air missiles, and even nuclear warheads, though its true strength is in its adaptability. In recent weeks, a series of triumphant images have surfaced. The infamous missile kill markings on this jet suggest a streak of victories, targets that once threatened Ukrainian cities now eradicated. Could this be the proof that Ukraine has its own true hero in the skies? A pilot capable of outmaneuvering the most advanced Russian missiles despite overwhelming odds? As France delivers these fighters to Ukraine and trains local pilots, the atmosphere thickens with anticipation. The pilots, trained in immersive conditions in France, are now ready to defend their homeland. The question remains, will this aircraft, and the skilled pilot behind it, tip the balance of power in the sky? Will they finally turn the tide of this relentless conflict? Every missile shot down, every victory marked on the jet's fuselage, heightens the tension. What secrets lie behind those 6 kill marks? Are they just symbols, or the proof of a hero unlike any other? In a war filled with danger, uncertainty, and bravery, this aircraft stands as a symbol of hope and fear among enemies. The skies are watching. The story of a hero in the making is just beginning.